My name is Muniraj. I came in contact with Baba in 1954 at the time of final declaration. One Baba Lord came to Jabalpur in 1952. He told me about Baba that he is avatar. I don't believe. I say he must be a saint, not the avatar. But he says, no, he is avatar. Then I asked him in which family he took birth. He says in Parsi family. I told that there are so many good families in India. Baba is non-vegetarian, Parsi is non-vegetarian, and in India they are pure vegetarian and good God-lover people. So he says, no, he is avatar. But I told him, no, he might be a saint. I told him that I can see Baba. I can ask him any questions. He says, no, he is silent. Then I asked him, can I see him? Then he says, no, he is in seclusion. Then I told him, pick one stone and keep in the house and cover with cloth and come on the road and shout, Avatar has come, Avatar has come. Then when people will gather, you will say, no, 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 don't come inside. Baba in seclusion, you can't come. This is your God. How you say that Baba is Avatar? So he invite me. He is unable to convince me. He says, once time you come to Ahmednagar and see, then you will recognize Baba. Then one occasion I got circular for final declaration. Then I went to Ahmednagar. In the morning at 8 o'clock, Baba reached ashram. He got from the car and he went to the cabin. I saw a flash, just a torch light is moving from the car to the cabin. First, then in the final declaration, I embraced Baba. Baba has embraced me in one side only, at one side only, not the both sides. He says both sides, if you take embrace, it will be cancelled. He embraced us only one side, that left side, not the right side. Then from that time, I started going to Baba for sevas and darshan, and so many. This happened with me. Once my family was pregnant and he was too much afraid of it because he is sick, and then he pressed me to write a letter to Baba telling all the happenings. Letter to Baba telling all the happenings. Then I told him I won't write Baba. Baba is almighty. My wife was pregnant. He was pressing me to write a letter to Baba because she was suffering from pain and everything. Then I told her that Baba is almighty. He knows you. He knows our family. He will help you. But she pressed me. At the last, I have written a letter to Baba. Then the trouble started with me because I am not in habit to write letters to Baba because he is almighty. He knows everything. Then I have written a letter explaining such and such. My wife is sick, and then Baba started letter asking what medicines you are giving, from which doctor you are taking treatment. Daily I used to get a letter, and daily I used to reply, Baba, that such and such happening. I told her, see, this is the thing. Baba is almighty. He knows everything, and you have troubled Baba so much. Then at last, Meherraj was born. I have given him the telegram. Then from Baba, got the blessing from Baba. Everything. Then I have given the name Meherraj. And so many occasions we have contacted Baba. Once in 1962, my little child was lost, and Iraj took my child on the dais. and announcing from the microphone that whose child is this, whose child is this, and I'm just standing near him. Then my child is saying, I am not lost, my mother is lost. Then somebody told me, Muniraj, this is your child. Iraj is calling you. Then Iraj told me, why you are unconscious so much? Before Baba, you must be conscious of this. Then there are so many things happen. In short, I cannot. In lengthy, I cannot. I have written a manuscript once in Avekner, volume 7, number 1. Once in 59, in the morning session at Guru Prasad. But nobody was allowed, but some Baba lovers were permitted to go to Baba. In the morning session, my wife used to write letters to Baba that my husband Muniraj is going here to villages and purchasing books of Baba, is not caring with the house problems, and is not giving sufficient money for house provision. So a quarrel started. Then Baba asked me, why you are spending so much money on my work? I said, Baba, I am not spending my money on your work, but your wife is complaining. But your wife is complaining. I said, Baba, I have only purchased your books, and everything is center is expensing. I only go with them to the villages for your work. Then Baba told me, then when you are spending 1 rupee, spend 8 annas for me, don't spend. And to my wife, he told that this is not your husband. I brought him to my work, and you will be all right. He will get all the money, his arrears of money. Then you will be all right. Don't worry. He is my boy, and he has given the instance of the Gadekar and his missus. See, his missus weeping. Gadekar is gone. He has come to me, and now see, something will happen to him. What is the use of asking money? And everything will be all right. He is my boy. Don't worry. After some time, everything will be settled. His pay and everything. Then he is blessed. He has both of us, and that is the one instance with Baba we had with my family. In 1962, there was a circular for Baba's darshan. I think it was East-West gathering, and I prepared all my family to go to Pune for Baba's Sahwas. In the meantime, war broke. China attacked India. I am very disheartened too. Then I started. I didn't take permission from my office because I am working in Defense Department. I gone to Pune for Baba's darshan, and when I had the darshan Baba and I got the Sahwas, then I asked Baba, such a thing happened that I have not taken the permission and I have left the headquarters. In the meantime, who is that? One aeroplane, I forgot. Wing Commander Sakre, he got the interview of Baba, and Baba told him something. Then I got frightened about my job and my service, that I have done a mistake. Then I asked Baba what to do. Then Baba says, do what is practical. And this thing Baba told me to do what is practical. I asked Iraj about this, what Baba has said, do what is practical. Then Iraj told me in Hindi. Then I remained for 4 days, and to my surprise, when I came after 7 days to Jabalpur, After 7 days to Jabalpur, I saw nobody asked me where you went, where you gone, and nothing. Just like Baba saved me from my job and all from these disturbances, and I got the Baba Sehwaz, East-West Gathering Sehwaz.